Yo bro, just wanted to show some real love for your stream cause you've genuinely got crazy potential and I'd love to connect you with top Twitch streamer who pulls thousands of live viewers and has over 3M followers. He actually helps smaller creators grow the right way, with real viewers, active chat, and loyal supporters who sub, gift, and donate. If you're interested, add him on Discord, right pointing finger emoji, chmash324 and tell him Shockingly Gongas sent you. This could be the push your stream needs. Yo bro, just wanted to show some real love for your stream cause you've genuinely got crazy potential and I'd love to connect you with top Twitch streamer who pulls thousands of live viewers and has over 3M followers. He actually helps smaller creators grow the right way, with real viewers, active chat, and loyal supporters who sub, gift, and donate. If you're interested, add him on Discord, right pointing finger emoji, chmash324 and tell him Shockingly Gongas sent you. This could be the push your stream needs.
Alright, welcome in chat. Happy Sunday evening stream, which is a rare one, but here we are. But yeah, who we got then? So Raiders, welcome in. Hello, hello. Hello, Branta. Hello, Suze. Hello, Biscuit. Branta, thank you for the 2 bits and for the recommendation to contact JMash. I will have to do that. Hello Biscuit. Suze, thanks for the gift sub as well to Biscuit. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much. And also for the total amount of subs. That's pretty hefty. Radiant, welcome in. I helped you. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Zuka, thank you also for the bit and for the JMash recommendation. And for the hydrate. Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks, Nia, for the good luck. It doesn't get better, Gongi, or maybe it will. We'll see. I guess it could do. Peace wipe. Hopefully not, Zuka, but we'll see. Maybe I can do your quest. Did I? Oh, sorry. Yeah, you also earlier. Whoops. You just added people, and I think I just skipped over it. Good. Thank you for the best. Welcome in. Hi, Dragon. We will not sack it today, I'm afraid. Deploy the pushies. Hymns with the fuck. I guess that's because I'm technically ahead of you now, but we'll see. I might just wipe. You never know. Okay, push squad in. Tom, welcome in. Oh, that reminds me. Yes. The lovely Tom Finnox has now given me a new frag sheet for my current run, which is now fully up to date. My Infinite currently has 25% of the frags. So, you can definitely call me an ape runner at the moment, I think. Samurai, welcome in. Good to see you, good to see you. Huge streak that's about to get suplexed by a 6 AM stream. Well, we'll see, Branta. You might have a few days, or I might just end up going live during the week, I don't know. I really have no idea what's going to happen at the moment. Thanks, Alexuka. Hello, Juan. Oh, sorry, I missed you earlier. Hello, Juan again. Yeah, I'm hoping so. I probably do want to try and load ape as much as I can, because it is kind of fun to just see how much I can inflate it. And it just naturally works for my playstyle anyway, to be honest. You are welcome in. Good to see you as well. Okay, yeah. So as far as today goes, I have all the Flan Gym already planned. And I have planned 2 at the Surf House trainers, but unfortunately I got stuck on the 3rd one. So I don't know if we could do Surf Sim today. I would like to, but it may not be feasible. But at least as far as getting the 5th badge goes, assuming I haven't made any major mistakes, I think we should be able to do that today. So that'd be pretty cool. I really did want to do my Surf Sim, but Sailor Dwayne is really cooking me in the calc, and I just couldn't really figure out anything. But I figured I may as well make at least some progress rather than not streaming at all, so here we are. You probably still can't hear me or anything, can you? But ooh, water park sounds nice. Okay, anyway, so I guess I'll just jump pretty much straight into it. But yeah, hope everyone's had a lovely weekend. I wasn't able to stream yesterday because I had some family visit, so that was quite fun. But today we have a bit more gaming on. Hi, Wills. Welcome in. Party people. Oh yeah, that's me. Party people. Yeah, this is an interesting playlist actually. It seems to have quite a lot of remixes and such. But is this a bit quiet now? No, I just turned my volume down too low, I think. Yeah, it seems like a pretty cool playlist. It's very upbeat, which is nice. Okay, anyway, without further ado, let me have a look then. I'll probably quickly check over the plans I do have, just to make sure I haven't, like, flubbed anything too hard, but I think we should be in a good position. I want those 2. Need a queen. Arcanine. And I am actually gonna use Weird Ear for this one. So what do I want here? I want a Roast, an Oran. Another Roast. I think we're going to be using the Black Belt a lot today. It's been a nice power up for my ape. I need a Shed Shell because there is a Shadow Tagmon in this fight. And then Weird Ear doesn't really matter. But I'll throw a Citrus on just in case. There's quite a bit of Sonic music in this place, isn't there? Which is pretty peak, I'd say. Also, yeah, weather-wise, it's been a bit cooler here today, which is really nice. I think the heat wave we did have is starting to break a bit. It's been really windy as well, which has been great for, like, cooling the house down and such. Although from what I've seen on the forecast, we still are getting, like, consistently over 25 peaks every day for, like, ages. Which is still really weird for UK summers, so I guess it's going to be lasting quite a while yet. But hopefully it's more of a more normal July temperature instead of, like, the over 30s heat waves that we've had as of late. Okay, I think it should be fine. So, don't do that. Queen. Yep, okay. Clueless? Yep, probably clueless. Welcome in, Nat. I know. Really starting to feel it this year. Some of this year has been crazy. And it's probably not going to change anytime. Well, it won't change, I imagine, but yeah, I guess I'll have to see how the weather patterns go in the future. But yep, not great, not great. Okay, I think that should be fine. Okay, so I don't think you can do the fights out of order in this gym. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe they're in a fixed order. So we should be fine, I think. Okay, enough of launch base zone. Let's go into game music. I'll just jump straight into the first fight. Yeah, I'll do one more check of my items and such, and that's it. Hi, Angel. Yeah, I have heard that may also be a thing, so I mean, I don't know which one I prefer, honestly. I guess it depends how cold we're talking. But yeah, it sounds like there's some other stuff as well that could really mess with things. So much to look forward to, eh? Okay, 5th gym. Okay, I don't think I want to hose it down with water. That probably isn't the best thing to do in this particular game, but there we go. Okay, right there then. Okay, so I think we got this fight, the next fight, and then it's the gauntlet after that, I think. The J starts off with its Cinderace. This Cinderace has Librero, and it's going to use High Jump Kick on us. So first off, we'll just protect. Did you, Gongi? I didn't actually look at your one for this fight, but I can see why. It seems like the easiest way to deal with this because it's so fast. Next we go to Yamega, who can tank a High Jump Kick like nobody's business. And now we should be baiting Pyro Ball for sure, so we go back into Caracosta, who takes like no damage from it thanks to the quad fire resist. Yeah, it's really... I think it's even faster on my Infernape actually, so I had nothing in my box, I had to spend it. Pretty cool animation there. Okay, once again, High Jump Kick, so we protect once more. It has an odd number of HP, so it's going to go down to probably about 1 HP, I'd imagine. And we just get the kill back with that. Maybe a bit Renny, yeah. It could probably be a touch more grey. Okay, they should bring out Rotom Heats, I think. Oh, I guess we leveled up. That shouldn't matter, but that's fine. Same for that, I think. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Rotom. This is guaranteed Thunderbolt, I believe. So I'm going to go into Nidoqueen on this turn. Perfect. I think we had... I can't remember if we had Speed this or not. Okay, yeah, so we Super Fang first. Knock it down to exactly 50. We never died to overheat, so that's fine. I am in voice, I am. Finally gotta do my Flannery gym stuff. Okay, 1 ticker leftovers is fine. Now this should go either overheat or Will-O-Wisp again. Yeah, I don't know which, but it's fine. Or Nasty Plot. Any of the above are fine. We go into Infernape. So much delays on the PK. It wouldn't be me, Danger, honestly. I don't like delays that much. J-Match, welcome in. I was told I should contact you for top streaming tips or whatever it was. Yeah, Gongi deployed the plushies already. Okay, and with the black belts, we just kill with close combat at 62-ish%. Okay, cool. Hi, MJ, welcome in as well. Okay, next in should be the Talonflame. Wish I had a talent plan. Okay, this should go for acrobatics for sure. We're going to go into Caracosta first, just so I can waste the flying gem to avoid taking too much damage in a bit. And now there should be, I think this could be Will-O-Wisp. It could be probably acrobatics. I don't know, to be honest, but it doesn't really matter. Trade hearts. We'll see. We'll see. Thanks to Bless as always. Welcome in. Okay, Will-O-Wisp is fine because we are a fire type. Welcome in, Tice, as well. And then we just tank acrobatics and kill with rock slide. It is Virk, yeah. This is solid PP now. Exactly, Tom. Although I must say work hard doesn't tend to be in my repertoire. Okay, next in is me. The local chandelier. This has shadow tag, but we do have the shed shell, so we are not stuck in here. This should be... I think this is guaranteed shadow ball at this health. I'm now going to embarrass myself by throwing out a normal type. Exactly, Kongi. Yeah. So this should be Shadow Ball. Yep, and this is Choice Scarf, so it can't do anything else. And there's no more Pokemon left at the back, so we just slowly kill it with Zen Headbutts. I can invoice. I mean, I do know what shows up. Legacy. Kate Hector. Possibly, Crack, possibly. Welcome in. Yeah, thankfully this wasn't too hard to deal with. Thank God we have the Shed Shell, though. Can you double edge? I could, but I didn't. Yeah, this is actually... Weedy... Well, I could have probably done Drapion as well, but I figured may as well give Weedio one frag, right? I can't use Lopunny because I don't have anything that can hit Chandelier. But to be fair, if I want a total immunity, then Weirdio was my only option. Okay, cool. First fight done. As requested. Oh, fancy as well. Okay. I thought it didn't show up in the other search as all that invoice did. It is, but yeah. Very glad it's, yeah. Do I just go this way? Okay, yeah. I need to make sure I don't go the wrong way when I'm doing this. I guess technically I should probably just use my auto PC, but whatever. I might actually skip this one. I can never decide if I like launch base though, and it's a bit too yappy for me. Let's skip to this one. Okay, items back in. Yeah, I need to make sure that I double check my plans if I've got any of the protect stuff going on. I think I see what you mean, Scuddy, yeah. Welcome in. It's, there's something kind of nice about returning to base, so to speak. But it helps when it's only a short distance, I think. Okay, so next in is Kindler Cole, who is a 5-mon team in the sun. Who do I want for this one? I need Aurorus, I need Infernape, I need Magneton, I need Kingdra, and I need Gyarados. And then I don't actually seem to need a 6-mon here, but let me just double check there's no holes. Yeah, that's you, Tom. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if it comes in... I don't know if I'm using them before Flannery. So hopefully it's fine, but we'll see. Yeah, it does a bit gongy, that's true. I can kind of see the benefits in some ways. It's just with the really long routes where it takes forever to walk back. Like, I imagine if I had 119 without the portal PC, for instance, it would be really annoying. Hi, T-Bag, welcome in. Thank you for your Arse11. Yeah, a nice little T-Bag Radiant, for sure. I also miss Suze. I think I saw him recently, but still. We always miss Suze. Yeah, checkpoints works too. I hear there's a game coming in a not too distant future, hopefully. I might have that sort of thing. We do T-Bag. I wonder if there is one, actually. Let me have a look. Just out of interest. Nope, nothing. No results. Actually, what I am curious about, if there is 11, does that mean there's other ones? Yeah, there are quite a few, actually. Okay, this is a terrible thing to get distracted by. Hey, it goes up to at least 22, so that's interesting. Is there a 6-7? I wonder. Yeah, that's probably why that one got popular, Teabag, honestly. Yeah, a lot of the others don't seem that great. There is one that says 6-7, actually. Admittedly, I feel like the ass part is kind of missing, but it is a... Low Penny? It's a bit of a weird one, actually, yeah. It's, let me show it for you, JMash. I've got that at the moment. I was a bit unsure about whether to get rid of Quick Attack for Double Edge. I haven't actually used Double Edge at all so far, nor have I particularly needed a Quick Attack, but I guess once I get Mega Low Penny, that might change. Nuke it? Alright, stuffing. Goodbye. Should use this for Chandelier. Maybe if I wanted to get in a huge... Well, to be fair, I guess I could struggle it out. Maybe. Would I win the struggle war? I'm not sure. Okay. Got that. Yeah. I suppose, yeah, because it would run out of PP faster than me, wouldn't it? So assuming, unless it struggles to do enough to kill me before it recoils, which I really doubt, it would probably work out fine. Yeah, I guess I could have done that as well. Okay, that'd be that. Why do I have Cowardice? Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, that should be fun. I guess just in case then I will bring... That's good, that's prepared as a backup. Okay, Hardstone, Black Belt again. Okay, let me just double check the calc a second. Make sure I got that calc correct. So where's my GP? That's fine, okay. And Mangaton. Ignoring Analytic is fine, I think. Yeah, okay. And there's no knockoffs, so that shouldn't affect anything. Maybe Verk. I think I'd probably rather just go portable PC myself, to be honest. But yeah, if you were trying to do that sort of concept, then yeah, you definitely could do that. Well, I think an Evergreen in actually is Porygon 2, if I'm not mistaken. Do it. Who's Tit? Oh, is there? Where was that used? I can't even think where that's used, to be honest. Oh, it's a plushie. Okay, I see, right. Secret base stuff really did give a lot of overworlds, didn't it? Okay, that should be fine. Alright, let's have a look for Kindler Colon. So, through here. Is it you? Yeah, okay. Wait, well, too late to wait, Tom. There are, so this is the second one. There's 7 trainers altogether. Then Flannery. So there's quite a few. Call like Call? No, I didn't, Tom. That's a good point. W pun. maybe Tice, we'll see. I don't have the last Surf House trainer planned. I got stuck in the calc, so it will depend if I can solve that before today or not. We'll see how time allows, but I can't guarantee it, unfortunately. But if we don't do it today, we'll do it next stream. I have every other fight planned, I just got stuck on Sailor Dwayne or whatever, so yeah. Pinky! Good to see you. Hello. Okay. We just fast kill with Power Gem here. This time it's guaranteed with the hard stone, so we don't need to worry about any gems. I hope not, Flamethrower, honestly. But thank you for the 11 months, Pinky. Appreciate it. I did, Bryn, I did, yeah. I went on Twitch, saw the Den was live, so I popped in to say hello, and then I was like... But I was intended to go live with this anyway, because I wanted to do some Plan Gym stuff. Right, so this is Magmortar, because... Aurora Sight damages everything, but Magmortar was faster. I think this is most likely going to be Solar Beam. It could also be Flamethrower, but it doesn't really matter which one it uses. The Ziggongi? Admittedly, I can see how it would help. Yeah, like, I was looking at Dwayne, it's just the Sharpedo and the Machamp are causing me so many issues because I just don't have good answers, really. I really wish I saw Mach Punch on 8 at the moment. This is the one time that I've really wished I still had it, but I don't, so what can you do? Okay, so Magmortar's physical defense is garbage, so we can just fake out TC this to kill it. I haven't Burk now. Outside of like doing occasional daily fights, I haven't played it, so I wouldn't say I played it seriously. I've just done like an occasional single battle in Pokeball tier 4 or whatever. Get a Shibi Artillery, because it sees a slow kill with Psychic. Let me just check. I don't think this should ever see Fire Blast at this health, but let me just make sure. So it's Sun, 53, 30. Yep, this is never Fire Blast, okay. So it's either Psychic or it's Thunder Wave. We're going to Magneton. I did, Tom, I did. Yeah, I've heard Megastaraptor is a beast for sure. Jerbs, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. A rare treat. Actually, I don't get raided by Jerbs very often. Huge W raid indeed. How was it? I think I saw you doing full series. I did briefly see you were live before I went online myself. I think I poked my head in and I saw you just beat Flannery on... Was it Ruby? I want to say? Okay. That should kill Octillery. Guaranteed. That's fair, Virk, that's fair, yeah. It's a lot of mental effort, so if you can't really be bothered to play, it's not going to be great. Okay, there should be Turtonator next. Sniper Steam Eruption, wow, okay. Wait, which one is that? That's Volcanion's move, isn't it, I think? Have I seen Null Flange him? I don't think I have, actually. I don't think I've caught any of the streams. That's pretty funny, though. No Quick Claw is in BS. Honestly, it is hard to see an Octillery that doesn't have Quick Claw stapled to it. This time it's Scope Lens Sniper. Bit of Minecraft ended full series. Okay, sounds like a good stream. Hope you had a good time, Jibs. Yeah, it's fine. Flannery often goobs a lot of people, but it's good that you pulled through. I've definitely seen my fair share of full series related wipes to plan, honestly. Okay, this should be... Hold on, it's not the right Pokemon. Yeah, this is definitely one of the 5 moves. Okay. Alright, so we just head into Kingdra here. Yeah, it's new Marvel in this. So if I do beat Flannery, I need to make sure I don't level Magneton up to cap immediately. Oh, that's a good point, Kongi. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't have had one, would you? Yeah, I'm planning to just one-shot it with Magneton. Because honestly, Magneton's a pretty perfect counter for it. But, yeah, it must have been a lot harder for you, actually. Were you able to bait it out last, at least? No? Oh, God. There was an explosion risk as well. Ouch. Oh. Truly the adversity lock. Thanks for the look, Salad. Welcome in. It's true, Nez, it's true. I get a buff on this gym because it's so hot. Okay, this should be play rough, guaranteed. This cannot explode because it is the last Pokemon alive. Literally had no way to. Okay, I see. Yeah, I hate it when that happens. Rapidash Overheat. I suppose that makes sense. Yeah, it is boosted quite heavily, isn't it? Actually, can my Ape Overheat cut it, just out of interest? It can. Oh no, I missed a chance for a +1 8 frag. Oh. Well, no, I could still do it, actually. Do I pad my Ape stats? That is the question. This should be, so this can't be Explosion at the moment, so yeah, this should be guaranteed Overheat. I could probably just switch an AP right and kill. What's the max damage I would say? 84, and then that's a kill for you. Yeah, why not? APS. It's never enough, Tom. I need to get it up before, like, some of the really big hits come along. It's so sim. It is Teabag true. I wish I got to meet Queen Lizzie. But I haven't got a coughing, so it doesn't look like I will. Center Scorch? Oh no. Well, honestly, props to you, Gongi, for finding ways through it regardless. I don't know if I'd have the power. Okay.
L8 sack ape, L8 sack ape, L8 sack ape. If you sack the great ape, you get a free switch into another Pokemon. ID switch into Torterta.
Well, actually, Pinky, you can't have both Infernape and Torterta. Okay, do not go down, Dre. Do not go down. Thank you for the bits as well, Pinky. Yeah, my Poison Barb got knocked off because I put it on a Mon when I didn't need to, and then I got knocked off. So, yeah. I don't have a Poison Barb anymore, which I'm hoping won't matter too much, but I was kind of pissed off in the moment. I know, the Poison Barb is arguably more viable than half of the Pokemon that died, but... oh, I guess we'll see. Okay, so the next part is the Gauntlet. So there are 3 trainers with 3 Pokemon each, but we can't go back to the Pokemon Center in between. On me, so I need to make sure I've got the healing items I need and such. Oop, this is very Sonic. It is not the Durana Gauntlet. It's been a while since someone's like asked me that, or like not asked me, but come in trying to make it like a first time joke. I know, Tommy, I wish it was still that run. It would have been really handy if I did. But alas, that was many attempts ago now. Okay, so I need, let's see. I need Infernape, Drapion, Drapion even, keeping that wrong, Togedemaru, Lycanroc, Komor, and Yamega. Right, okay, I need to double check that Yamega doesn't affect anything. Okay. And then I want Togedemaru at 55, I think. Because I need it at 55 to carry this Soul Rock. After some other stuff. Yeah. Got a car alarm's going off then. I do as well, Tom. I hope it goes far. I could, Nez, I could. Cheetah, that would be me. I'm sure Evergreen. I mean, where would you find steel types in Evergreen? I guess probably the power plant. You'd probably be able to find a couple. I imagine you'll find Aaron in a cave or something. There's probably a few options. I'm still not sure which song I'm going to get in Evergreen. Because honestly, like, as much as I like Mushy, I do tend to also go for the fast sweeper type, so maybe one of the other two would be better for me. I don't know yet. We'll see. Normal places? I suppose that's true, but you normally pay a bit more attention to that sort of thing, don't you? I think. It is quite true. I have noticed like the harder hacks tend to trend towards just having like single type areas quite a lot. Maybe more so with a game, just make sure you've got the toolkit you need, but yeah. Onyx and Rock Tunnel? Maybe, Tom, maybe. Ooh, thank you for the 7 streak. Yes, much appreciated. As always. A lot of Diggle and Sandshrew. Yes, that's true. They're in the game, I believe. So I could put. But I think there's a lot of stuff in Diggle's Cave. Hi, Vic. Welcome in. Yes, I should. Actually, I got distracted. Not a bad idea. Okay, so this is my team for this gauntlet. Wait, what am I using Omega for? Let me just double check that doesn't affect anything. No, I don't think it does. I think it's this guy. Actually, no, it's not a sun fight, but I think we're fine. Thanks for Cav. Welcome in. Appreciate that. That's right, it's Diglets Cove in Evergreen, isn't it? Not Diglets Cave. I haven't actually played Fire Red in so long. Like, when was the last time I played Fire Red? I guess it was during the Haylock, wasn't it? And before that, it was probably when I did Fire Red Omega, so quite a long time, honestly. The cove was massive and had some water, I guess. So probably that. Probably most of the water, I'd imagine. Yeah, I didn't buy the Switch versions of Fire Leaf Green, because honestly it didn't really appeal to me enough, because I do tend to find Fire Leaf Green a bit more boring than some of the other main series games. That won't apply to Evergreen now, so I'm looking very much forward to that. Okay, do I need to about, like, back here? So there are knockoffs on the last fire I need to watch out for. No, hang on, wait, no mind, that's outside the gauntlet, never mind. Okay, I'll just make sure I haven't planned a fight with someone I don't have. Yep, that looks fine. Okay. Last thing I want to do is be trapped in the gauntlet and not be able to change my mons. Yeah, Cloud's Eye should be quite fun to use Danger, I imagine. Oh yeah, True Pink. I think you shared a screenshot of it at one point, didn't you? Okay, so for this first fight I need Black Belt, Metal Coat, and a Heartstone. I'm going to keep Togedemaru a little bit underleveled for now, just in case I need its protect abilities later. Same for Omega. Okay, and I want to... Yep, okay. Yeah. Do Danger? I'm sorry, I had to get rid of it to get rid of the washed. I could probably change it for a different emote if you really want it back, or I can swap the current Voltorb out for the faster version. I wasn't sure what to do. I just got rid of the Voltorb because it was like the Oh, actually, yeah, good point, Tom. I probably should do that. Yeah, my potion reserves are a bit lacking, actually. Very good point, Tom. Thank you. I think I could have probably used berries if I had to, but there's no reason to do that. Got a few full heals as well. I did 2 dagger. He's alive. He did say something in in my Discord, I think, like 2 days ago. He just said, yeah, it's a lot of life split stuff. Pre-damaging? No. Oh, hang on, wait, I don't need to pre-damage. Wait, shit, this is the gym. I get healed anyway, but okay, I'll be good for those later anyways. There will be many more gauntlets in the future, I'm sure. I'm alright, Dagger, I'm alright. Pretty decent day. Just trying to make my way through Plan Gym now. Hopefully before we have to go back to work tomorrow. How are you doing? Good? Yeah, I didn't actually need them, but never mind. Excuse me. It's fine, I'll probably use them at some point in the future anyways. Okay, I think I'm good. So for this is the first fight, isn't it? Which is Cool Trainer Gerald. To be fair, Tom, it's safe, sure. I don't know if I actually remembered when I was planning, like... I probably did, but... Because I don't have any P damage in my notes or anything, so... Yeah, there's more Gauntlets later. I know it's like at least one in Seafloor Cavern, so... We'll use it then, if not before. Okay, so I think it's once we jump over this ledge we're stuck. Do not trust the Hippo medicine? Really? Why is that? Unless I'm missing a joke, which I might be. Could be fun to Steam, I suppose. Okay, great, that should be fine. And so... Let me just make one more check. So I got Black Belt, any item is found on Drapion, Melt Coat, and a Hardstone I should need to give for this first fight. Oh, well, okay, alright. Yeah, sure thing then. Is it you? Yep, okay. And your Pokemon withstand 392 degree heat. In what measurement? Oh no, I hope not thick. I don't need that anymore. Okay, so this first one we take out. I had a bit of an issue with this Ninetales where like I actually forgot for a minute that fighting is neutral against it, because I'm so used to it being like Ghost or Fairy or something in ROM hacks. But anyway, this should be guaranteed Psychic because we have Vital Spirit and we show fast 2 KO, so it won't set up. So we just swap it into Drapion here. It could be Calvin. Or maybe it could be. Probably not, actually. I don't know. Probably not Burke, no. If I did, I would probably stick with Fire Fairy if I did it myself. Okay. That's if it ever comes out, of course. Anyway, this should be Flamethrower guaranteed. Or Hypnosis, which is fine too. Then I do one more Fake Out, and then Close Combat. Sunlight is very strong. Okay. So that takes out Ninetales. That should then bait out the Solrock second. Because I think we show a fast KO to 2 Cannon anyways. Okay. Alright, next up, we switch in Togedemaru here. So this should be Zen Headbutt, which means this will also take Iron Barb's Chip. Okay. Ouch. Okay, so that does about 12.5%. Then we Fake Out to get a bit more chip. Okay, let me just make sure this cut, because I'm kind of surprised this kills, but apparently it does at this range. So that should be about 82% now, and then Togedemaru at 55 into the Solrock with a Mellow Coat is faster, just about, with my Togedemaru, and it does minimum 82%. So this should kill. Okay, well, I guess it crit anyway, but it should have killed regardless. Okay, next in is 2 Cannon. Give 2 Cannon your badges, but not this time. This will be guaranteed overheat, so I just go into Infernic. It does have a Fire Gem. It's quite funny it's even learns overheat, but I guess it's because of the whole like heating its speak up sort of thing it has. Okay, and then we just fast kill it with our own overheat. Forgiveness. No. Okay, that's the first one done. Oh, there's actually gems, that's cool. Yeah, Toucan's not terrible, honestly. I think it did grow on me a bit from the full series stuff, because it is quite nice for certain things in Sun and Moon. But besides that, I don't know. I know, Wing, I know. Should have done it for the culture, I suppose. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, so I want Togeki's. Any item is fine, I think. Black Belt, 8th again. Then I need a Citrus on you. And a Raw Stunline. Ether? You mean leopard berries? It is odd that, like, you don't seem to get Ethers in this game, do you? Unless I just haven't noticed it. I know, I know. I don't need the leopards. Yeah, that should be all I need, I think. Okay, one last check. So, Melcoat is fine, I can leave that on. Citrus. Actually, is Melcoat fine? It should be fine, yeah. I'm pretty sure. Okay, Rost. This next guy has a Kindler Keegan, that is, has a Darmanitan with Flare Blitz, Sheer Force, Life Orb, so that's always a fun one. Oh, okay. Eek. Which one am I supposed to go in? Okay, that's got me a bit scared. Is it possible to do these out of order? Yeah, no knockoff on this trainer, so that should be fine. It's not, okay. Alright then. Oh, right, okay, that's fine. I thought I was soft lock for a second, but no, this is not a Kaiser game, so it's fine. Okay. There we go, okay. So this should be Kinsler Keegan, yeah, okay. It was often turned into an expert in a lot of ROM hacks, but not this one, interestingly. Okay, first off, we take out. This should go for Mystical Fire here. We go into Infernape. It could also go Will-O-Wisp. Either's fine. Okay. He is Berk, yeah. Kindle is the correct class. Okay, then I pick out. And then this time we kill with Flare Blitz rather than Overheat. EK and Lucid, okay, I see. Welcome in, Nutty. Okay, so at the moment we're showing fast kill to both Blissey and Darmanitan. So this will be Blissey that comes out. But Blissey has a Tropical Berry, so we can't guarantee the kill here with close combat, and it has counter, so we do have to play around that. This should be Psychic, I think. So we're going to go into Drapion. Yeah, they're mostly on like Meteor Falls, Route 115, and then there's a couple here and there, but they're quite rare. We're going to go for a Toxic. I'm looking for Blissey to take 3 ticks of Toxic. Ouch. That did quite a bit of damage. Okay, but it should be Hyper Voice again, so we can go into Togedemaru here. That can also happen. Counter. That's 2 ticks. Now there should be Fire Blast. We go into Lycanroc, who has a Roseberry. Yeah, that was quite loud, wasn't it? Okay, and then from there, I should be able to kill this with High Horsepower, I believe. Let me just double check that. Yeah, so this should be at 230 HP. And I do a minimum of 2 free 8s. You know, the funny thing is, I have not actually clicked Rock Slide on this Lycanroc a single time yet. I've just been using the High Horsepower. Ooh, 56, okay. That brings out Darmanitan, which we just fast kill. W-chain kill. Oh, that's true, Gongi. Yeah, I suppose it would have worked there. Okay, but besides that, I've only really used it by horsepower. I feel like when I want rocks, I just go for Arcanine instead. It is a bit jibs, yeah, because I guess it doesn't work with Tough Claws. But the only thing that does it is Accelerock, which is too weak half the time. There's not that many Contact Rock moves. It's basically just like Accelerock and Head Smash, I guess. I guess Rollout, technically. Okay, this time 8 bleed. I actually want a Black Belt again. Lycanroc needs a Cherry Berry. It would be disgusting, yeah. I mean, see, it doesn't look like the sort of mon that would get it normally, but it would be disgusting. But it tends to be the more heavier types that get Head Smash, I suppose. Okay, I don't need Dragon for this fight. Como needs a Dragon Fang. And then I want an Oran Berry and Togepi. Okay, and then Yama has that, should be fine. Let me just double check something, because my Togepi did level up. I presume I still bait Fire Lash, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, this time it is Kinsler Axel. That sounds about right, Jibs, yeah. I mean, I wonder if that would work out stronger than Rampardos or not. Okay, this time we are up against a opposing ape, but our ape is better. But first, we use Fake Out, deal some damage. Now this is going to go for Focus Blast here, so we're going to go into Yamega. It might be a voice, that could also be the case. Who's a dinner? Okay. That should then be Fire Blast again, so we go back into Infinite. That's true, Jobs, that's true, yeah. Okay, Fake Out one more time. And then we CC for the kill. Our ape is faster. Thankfully. Given that we also are plus speed. 31. W8. Okay, this should be Center Scorch because I show a fast kill to Houndoom. Perfect. Eval. Why is it Claude, indeed? With Claude, I can see the future. Okay, this should be Fire Lash or Thunder Fang. We go into Como here. Come to think of it, I haven't actually done anything about paralysis. Is that fine? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Because I don't care, I don't intend to attack. Okay, so yeah, with the Dragon Fang we are showing fast 2-hit KO, so it will never coil on this turn, I believe. So this is guaranteed to go Leech Life. Wait, hold on. Is that right? Why did I think this is guaranteed each life? Have I missed something? I mean, I'm glad I checked if that's the case, but what? Okay, I mean, I could probably get around it, but why did I think it was guaranteed leech life? Yeah, I mean, that makes sense because it's dragon fighting. What did he use just then? Was it Thunderfang or was it Fire Lash? I guess I'll check my board. Thunderfang, okay, that's probably good then, so it didn't reduce my defense. Okay, in that case, I probably want to just go Clanging Scales here, I think. Because we take no damage from this anyways. And I guess if I swap Ape back in on something, yeah, that should be fine, because I don't care about the defense drop. And then I can just fast kill Houndoom when that comes out. Okay. Yeah, should be fine. Okay, this does reduce my defense, but it shouldn't be enough to be an issue. Of course, now it might be. Is that enough for me to get out of this? Okay, so that is how much HP? That's about 55, I would say. So this is gonna be... I assume it's still guaranteed to be either one of the two moves. But now that it's -2, it could be something else. Okay, so yeah, it's still 50-50 either way. Can I ever die here? Possibly. I still would want to avoid doing that, I guess. Okay, so Flare Blitz should kill it from this range. Am I full health? No, I'm not. Did I just go back into Lycanroc here, actually? This has a Charty Berry, which I think is why I didn't just do Lycanroc, but I might be able to get away with it now. Yeah, okay, I was intending to do that anyway, so that should be fine. So why did I equip Cherry Berry? I mean, this was supposed to be a hard stone, so I don't know what was going on with my plans for this fight. This is all a mess. Weird. Okay. It should be fine. I'm not too worried, but I do 81% even with the Charlie, so I think even if Leech Life goes off, I should be fine. Although if there's a way I can avoid that happening, that would probably be ideal. What else is in my party at the moment? So I've got Drapion. I guess at this point Drapion does show fast 2-hit KO. But I'd still bait either move, so that doesn't really help actually. Yeah, I think I just gotta go here probably. Ideally this is not Leech-like crits. Okay, I think we're fine then. Our defense does drop, but there's no priority involved, and then from there we should kill the front side. Despite the Charty Berry. Quite possibly, J-Mash. Quite possibly. Okay, that should then bring in Houndoom. Unnerve is fine, and then I think I just showed I just fast KO'd this, right? Please. Please let my fast KO this. Yeah, okay. No Sash, we're faster. Easy. Okay, I don't know what on earth happened with my plans there. Wrong bait, wrong item. That was odd. Okay, but I can leave now, right? So. Actually, how do I get out of this gym? Because I guess one of these might take me forward. I might want to check that first. I don't? Oh no. Hi Zem. Thanks for the raid, appreciate it. Bottom right, okay. I will touch damage. Yeah, that looks right. Yeah, thank you, J-Mash. I appreciate that. That would have been awkward if I hit the wrong trainer, especially with how hard it is. Alright, how was your stream, Zen? What happened? I did flick over and it looked like something weird happened, but I didn't see what it was. Don't miss 4 rock. Oh no, is that what happened to you, Zen? Ugh, move accuracy. Hello, man. Welcome in. Not yet, Teabag. No, we've got 3 more trainers first, so. There's... let me show you, actually. The next 3 trainers are all a bit of a pain. They took me quite a while to plan. Especially the last 2. Let's see. Where are we? So, we have Kindler Jeff first, who has 3 explosion mons, so that's fun. Then we got Battle God Danielle, who was a nightmare to plan. This fight was really difficult to figure out. And then we got Hiker Eli, who was also really tricky to figure out. A bit less so than Danielle, but still, both of these 2 were very annoying to plan for. I think I have Riskless plans for them now, but it took a really long time of figuring that one out. I think this one should also be Riskless, actually. This one wasn't too bad in the end of my box. And then after that we got Flannery, so we still got a few fights left. 95 accuracy and 4 misses, ugh. And incorrect docs, oh no. Ah, I'm sorry Zam, that's annoying. I guess you got to experience most of the main game at least, but that sucks wiping just before the final bit. I'm sorry. You're gonna try it again, or just move on to something else? Oh, you didn't wipe. Oh, sorry, okay. Alright, then I guess that answers that question. Huge. I guess you probably lost a mon or 2 there, right? I can't imagine you got out of that unscathed if it was 4 misses. So I just assumed you wiped from there. What happened, but okay, fair enough. Okay. Right, I do need to take an ad break before this next fight, so I will prepare it, and then I will start it once we've got the ads out of the way. Managed to navigate, just took a few minutes to think. Okay, that's good, that's good. I'll have to go back and watch it in the VOD. I assume it was one of the Cypher admins? Okay, I think this next fight only actually needs 4 mons. Back in, okay. I might try and look at that later then. Gotta see what the crash out was like. Yeah, I should need the remaining 2, but just in case. That could be good, Zen, yeah. Actually, what are the docs like for Grand Coliseum? Because from what I remember, they used to be like basically just these text dump docs on tools and such, so they weren't particularly readable. I don't know if that's changed since. I feel like Kaya was working on some, but I can't remember. Although she's obviously incredibly busy these days, so it's probably not going to get finished off anytime soon, I imagine. Loose files and folders and... Okay, good. Sounds like you probably need some proper documentation at some point then. Interesting, interesting. Not that I blame her at all, but yeah. Okay, right. I'm gonna run the ads now then. So I will see you all shortly. Also follow Sam if you haven't. W8. Okay, back. Thanks for waiting. Hello, Swede. Why, Nessie indeed. Starlight Girl, welcome in. Taking a break on the PK briefcases, are you running PK up at the moment? I've yet to be brave enough to do that. It looks terrifying. Well, I've used it once. I did for like half a split, but that's about it, really. How's it going for you? Okay. Right. Next up. What have I got? This was my party, right? Yeah, we got Kindler Jeff, who has a ton of explosion mons. Thankfully only 3 of them, not 4, but it'd still be a pain. Oh, by PK briefcases, do you mean that you're just... You mean from PK streams, then? Rather than playing it yourself? Okay. That's fair enough, too. There's a ton of PK streams. Well, someone has actually won PK now. Squirk was probably one of the furthest, but there's been a couple other people who were tied with or got a bit past him. But yeah, there is actually a PK winner now, Luke Mission. That's pretty cool. Albeit it was using something that's probably going to get removed in a future patch. But for the current patch, W win. Vanilla casual? That's fair, that's fair. If you enjoy that, it's all good. I love a good vanilla game as well, so here and there sometimes. So Luke used Rock Polish Tyranitar, which did a ton in the Elite Four, but the Rock Polish TM was not supposed to be there. It was left over from the original Platinum, which the PK team didn't realise was still there. So it's going to be removed, because it's not supposed to be there. So as a result, any future patch, PK Elite Four is probably not going to be able to do that strategy. Yeah, apparently Rock Polish Cheetar does really good work on that fight. Or on those fights, rather. Okay, I think I've done. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think this next fight should be pretty simple. Yeah, super potion. I think the T-Tar itself is also super rare to get. Or like they might change... I wasn't clear if they're going to change how you get the Larvitar, because I don't know how Luke got his. It may have been from the Mansion Egg, possibly. I'm not actually clear on the details of that one, because I caught bits of the run, but I didn't really pay that much attention until like very close to the end of the game. How's every guy? Thank you for the good luck. Appreciate it. Okay, let's move into our next fight. So, Hearthstone, Black Belt, Orin, none, and then the last two I should need in this fight. I don't think so, Scooter. Not as, maybe more so recently because people are paying more attention now to how they're being played and streams and such. And like also a lot of the stuff that we see in the Nuzlocke scene are also hacks that are made specifically for the Nuzlocke scene. So people are going to be a bit more attentive to what the balance is like. But like for me, for instance, I never really changed balance stuff in my hacks because honestly, I didn't know what people were doing. I fixed bugs, but I didn't change any balance stuff. But a lot of that came more from ignorance, I think, than specifically not trying to. But like Redux, for instance, had a ton of balance changes, mostly ones that were nerfs for the most part. Null's had quite a few. PK has had some, I think. What else come out? Well, Sapphire didn't, actually. That's an exception. That was being... I think 1.7 did buff a few things. What else has there been? Run and Burn did make some in the early days, because like Dragapult used to have U-turn and such. I'm going on a complete tangent here, but yeah. Thanks for the Curse invoice. Well, maybe. I don't know if I call it a pivot per se, Starlight Girl, but it's pretty good for taking down the tour calls. On the night of that. Thank you for the Curse, T-Bag. I pray your curses are not realized. Nuzlocke TMZ is saying you denied a valid Chikorita buff in AC. I take offense to that. What sort of Chikorita buff is it when you give it 152 in every single base stat? Is that really fair? You mean for Lucid, Swede? Yeah, the Lucid version of this gym sounds kind of hellish, I guess. Potentially pardon the pun, but yeah. Hope I get to try it at some point now. It does deserve Milky Goat. Ooh. When you say milk in stream, do you mean Undertale ties, I'm assuming? Oh yeah, of course it was. You've done as well, haven't you? Least fun part of that, okay. What does Lucy give you to counter it? Do you get like multiple shed shells and such on her? I think it's very sack heavy though, right? Morgan, welcome in. It is indeed the Giuliano broadcast. Flipped tutor, okay, that's not too bad. I guess that's kind of reliant on water types. Okay, so you have to use pivot moves a ton then. Interesting. Oh yeah, I guess, yeah, this gym's also 8 fights, I think, isn't it? So I guess Rain kept all of the same fights and such. I know there's like a restaurant you gotta deal with too, right? On the expert key gun and such. Milk drink healing is a passive effect for an ability. Honestly, teabag, that could work. I probably wouldn't actually call it milk drink, but I could see the vision on that one. Blind item stated Blarney will have a BST of 1,000. 1,000 based out total. And how would that be distributed? Okay, sun is up, because this is yet another tour call, which I guess is what happens when there's barely any drop mons in the game. We just put fast care with power gem again. $800 defense, 9,995 attack. Feels a bit much. Might need to go into like negative special attack for that one. This should be Flareon. Okay, so this is a Guts Flareon, which is kind of nuts, but thankfully we can outspeed it with our Hammy, I believe. Let me just double check that. Yep, we're fine. Even with our crap speed, we're good. Okay, so this turn, this is guaranteed to be Flare Blitz. Zeus 2, Ole. Cold does have uses, the fact it's so slow does help. Fair enough, Llama, fair enough. Okay, Rock Slide just kills here, so that should be fine. Yeah, okay. Okay, now according to my notes, it is Skuntank out next. I don't remember why, but hopefully it's Skuntank. Oh, I think that's it. Skuntank is faster, Lickilicky's slower, but I outdamage both of them. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this technically does have a chance to explode here. This is 4% explosion. Or it could also go for knockoff, I think. I'm going to go into my Steelix. Even if this explodes in its face, it doesn't particularly care. Yeah, but it's just knockoff, that's fine. Okay, now I think with the Sun, Fire Blast is guaranteed to go up here. Let me just double check my calcs again. So we got Steelix, who is always dead to Fire Blast now after knockoff. Infernape always survives that, and then KO to repeat. Snake. To be fair, Meganium has base 80, which is okay, I guess. To be fair, it's good you can buy metal coats infinitely, so that one wouldn't actually be too bad. But true, true. I don't know if there is a... I guess it might be a milking app. Maybe for farmers? I don't know really. Then I want Greninja from Safari Zona. Take a Pinia. That's actually exactly what I'm doing. I think it's the other way around, but yeah, Lickilicky comes in now and then we can just kill it. Because with the Black Belt we care. Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to get like Infernape to kill Torkoal, so I did that way around instead, I think. Yeah, that fight was thankfully fairly simple. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Just making our way through Plangin now. I got all the flat stuff planned, so we're just working our way through it. who's been a very good cow? Actually, who has been a very soyful cow? I'm not going to read the rest of that, because it's not my usual words, but I will say, I have been saying who's a very soyful cow in my head a lot the last few days. I think it's a bit of a vocal stim of sorts, which is not ideal. But it's just something about it which is making me laugh a lot. Thank you, yeah, Danielle took me forever to plan. I think I have a plan for it, but yeah, it was a really tough one to do. So I really hope it works. Yeah, head back. Truthpic, yes, I'm sure the companies I work with will really appreciate being asked who's a good cow.
Singing, who's been a very good cow? Silence, actually who has been a very soyful cow? Sue's ejaculated while lactating his soyful Sue's milk. Silence,
oh, no.
Am I a soyful cow? Whisper, yes that has to be you. You faked out in psychic terrain? Silence, I'm kidding. I'm creaming. I'm keating. Singing, the real soyful cow is Susan Television that slammed his penis in the gift subs button. Whisper, Suzy will be singing, milked daily.
You've earned your bits, Suze. Yeah, I don't think the copy pattern works quite as well with TTS Brian than it does with the SpongeBob one, but hey, it's still pretty good. Sorry, I missed a few things there. Getting infected a bit, Morgan, yeah, I think so. Yeah, my moment's been going pretty solid, Capinia. I think I should be able to get through Fangin fine. I'm happy where we still have 4 devs. I think that's probably going to go to 5 this stream, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with my box and everything so far. Fun fight to solve. I was kind of bashing my head against it for quite a while. At some point it turned from fun into like, ugh. Yeah, I was pretty satisfied getting any solution. Hopefully it works though. Skill issue. Indeed, Morgan has the CEO being a soyful cow. We already done Keegan, Starlight Girl. That was 2 fights ago, I think. Keegan's just a regular trainer in this part of the gauntlet. Might be a planning voice, although it would show up on my stream if I had the audio on, so I might need to figure out a way to get around that. Hey, could be good. Oh, hey boys, how far did you get in Undertale, actually? I forgot to check your VOD this morning. Okay, I need Drapion, Carbonite, Arcanine, the Doomrill, and Gyarados. What was the last thing you remember doing? And okay, alright. Yeah, that works for me. Alright, good stuff. I would say that's pretty damn fast, Capinia, yeah. That's insane pacing, actually. I could never do that. Granted, this is still my first attempt at this part of the game, so that helps, but that's crazy fast. Very impressive. Yeah, it's too. Thanks for gifting the sub to Capinia as well. Huge. 247 subs is insane. Who is a soyful cow? I also miss Suze. People create into lost coin. Oh god, that's annoying. I'm sorry. Hopefully that's not a... I don't know how much Hariyama does late game, but hopefully that's not too much. Yeah, thank you, Suze. Okay, right, so let me get my items on. I need a pair of glasses, a shed shell, a leper berry, because the told me about leper and roost, and yeah, that's a pretty good combination. Citrus, citrus, and citrus. Okay, let me just read over my plans here, because this is a really weird fight. Yep, okay. This fight might take a while, because I have to do some store tactics. Let's have a look. Alright, Tom, I'll come in. I know, yeah. Late evening Sunday is quite an unusual time for me, isn't it? In fact, I'm encroaching on your time, Tom. How dare I? You reckon you're going to stream a bit tonight, Tom? Oh, that's a new thing, Morgan. Yeah, I think it's in a lot of channels now. But yeah, you can get some proper crazy numbers, I think, on bigger streams. Yeah, sorry, Morgan, I lost my chance for Luminion. I don't know if I can get it at this point, to be honest. I'm not sure what else it is. Once your Lord Juice finished, alright? Sounds good, sounds good. A Cowkini. Ooh, interesting. I've never seen one, but I guess I can kind of envision what it would look like. A dragon. Okay, I think that should be fine. Okay, I really, really hope this fight goes right. If I have to steal on this one, it's going to be disastrous. Okay, let's see. So, need a queen lead. Well, let me just do one last check. So I've got black glasses, shed shell, leper, citrus, citrus, citrus. Don't we all invoice? Can I go live? What is this? Yeah, to be, I don't know how that would actually. What would it even look like? Okay, Danielle is a pain. She leads with a Slowking, Galarian version, Royal Sapphire weapons. This should be guaranteed to be Future Sight here because it doesn't see a kill with Psychic, but it does with Future Sight. And despite the two-turnness of it, it does still roll for kills, just not damage. So this should do nothing to me this turn. And I'm going to Super Fang it to knock off 50% HP. Perfect, okay. Dress up as a cow and go live. I might need to source the assets for that one. Ooh, sounds rough to see. Okay, what was I saying? This should be guaranteed Psychic this turn, because Future Sight has been used, so I'll go to the second highest damage, supposedly. That's what I was told. Good, okay. And then this turn we can kill this with knockoff. And then the Future Sight should also go off this turn, so it should just do nothing to us. Okay, flag on in, that's expected. Okay. That's exactly what I wanted. Yes, I bet. I'll come in. Okay, this thing is a pain. I don't really have a good answer for this. Because I swear a lot of the boards I looked at had like Ribombee and such, and I do not have that. My only fairy type is Azumarill. And it takes too much damage. So, first, we go into Corviknight to dodge the Earthquake that's about to come in. Now I am baiting Fire Blast. Actually, I should open the PP script thing I've got. Hold on. Let me just quickly do that. Yeah, okay. Okay, so next this should go for Fire Blast, guaranteed. We go into Arcanine, who cannot get burned and has a quadruple fire resist, so it takes about, I think about 12% maybe. And now it's guaranteed to go Earthquake again. So basically, I need to repeat this cycle until it's out of Fire Blast. Pasteurized? Yeah, good work, good work. If Fire Blast misses, that's a bonus, but I think even if it like crits or something, we should be okay. As long as it's not like 5 crits in a row. That's Gala. Welcome in. Okay, that's Fire Blast again. This is the most accurate Flygon I've ever seen. Sorry. Okay. Back to Arcanine. Okay, this should be the 4th Fire Blast. Nothing, Gongi, nothing. Okay, back into Corviknight. This is Battle Girl Danielle, Scala. Okay, this should be the last Fire Blast now. Yeah, I don't generally like to stall too much, but it's by far the safest way to do this. Okay, that's out of Fire Blast. Actually, it's the only way I can do this, I think. You do? Okay, well, that's a plus point. Okay, we didn't activate the Citrus, but I think that's fine. It shouldn't be an issue. Okay. So now this should be Earthquake again, and now it will no longer be able to Fire Blast. So, at this point, I just need to sit in front of its face and roost up a couple times, and then we want to get it in range of Azumarill's Aqua Jet. This should now use Scale Shot, which means it's going to keep dropping its defense every time. But at the moment, it is 50% pretty much. But yeah, that is some pretty massive scales, Jesus. Okay, -1 defense. +1 speed, that doesn't matter. We kind of scale. Choo-choo, Gongi, choo-choo. Yeah, and I mentioned Scala, it does look a bit like a car windshield, doesn't it? And yeah, it does also look like a Kanao. It's an interesting choice of particle. Okay, -2 defense. I thought Susan's ass was a legendary thing in the community. Okay, I think after this one we should be fine. You're kind of agree, maybe I should have Feather Dance first, but I think it's fine anyways. Yeah, it is hitting a lot of times, isn't it? Now you mention it. It's fine. Okay, I think that should be okay. So it's -3 defense. I should be on about 20% HP by now, so I'm sure this is more than enough, but let me just double check that. Oh, actually, no, maybe it isn't. Oh no, never mind, it's not sunny. Yep, that should be fine. Okay, so now I'm going to swap into Azumarill, who is a fairy type, so Scale Shot doesn't affect it. And then Aqua Jet kills for this range. Thanks to the defense drops. Okay, now the reason we did all that was so Ember comes out at this point. And now this is guaranteed to use Wild Charge. I think this was the only way I could guarantee Wild Charge coming out of Ember rather than some like 50-50 between a different move. However, now that we've done that, we can just go to Nidoqueen, who is immune. That would also be a way if I had a Garchomp. I wish I did. I was Llama. Okay, so the way, if I've understood the switch out correctly here, so the only things remaining in the back are Golurk and Blaziken. I show a fast 2-hit KO to Blaziken because of my Earth Power, and I'm naturally faster than it at +0. And Golurk, I show a fast KO to it with Crunch with the Black Glasses. So I believe this should never switch, and it's just going to have to keep using Wild Charge. So I think we can just kill it at our leisure. Old and washed. Yeah, Nidoqueen's doing great at the moment. Covering all the angles. Honestly, yeah, Nidoqueen's been amazing. I think the fact it's plus speed and high IV has helped me a ton. And it's got good IVs across the board as well. Yeah, it's been a really good mon for me, I have to admit. Come on, Delivery Guy, yeah, I'll show you the IVs in a second. So this should be Golurk. Good. That's the idea, yeah. So she's very good. There would be normally Skylar, but because of the way Run and Burn Switch Hour works, it won't switch in a mon that you show past 2 at KO2. And I have it so my Nido Queen was showing that to both of them that were still remaining. I don't think it does good in there, so I have to drop it. Okay, this should be guaranteed Earthquake here. I'm going to go into Gyarados. Yeah, just Super Fang helps a lot as well, so that makes sense. It's honestly got pretty good bulk, even though it doesn't have anything like over a base 100. Okay, now it's Intimidated, and it should go for either Shadow Punch or Block this turn. Now I'm going to go for Drapion. Okay, Shadow Punch is fine. We take a maximum of 13.3%. We have Battle Armor, so we cannot be crit. Now I'm going to use Knockoff, which will not kill it, but it will do a pretty big chunk, and also knock its lefties off. This could block, or it could Earthquake. Okay, there goes block, that's fine. Oh no, we're trapped. Except for not, because we have a Shed Shell. So we go back into Gyarados. This is Earthquake again. An MCR concert. Ooh, sounds fun, Tom. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Have a good sleep. I hope you enjoyed the concert as well. Thanks for hanging around. Yeah, okay, and then we're past to 1 4 Okay, and then last, we have the Speed Boost Blaziken. Yeah, go pick up if you want. Whatever you want. If you fancy going live, go live. If you want to watch, just watch. Whatever you fancy. Okay, so this should go for Brave Bird, guaranteed here, which is going to cause it recoil as well, which is really good because we don't naturally kill it fully with Waterfall because of my minus attack nature. But after the recoil, this Brave Bird will never kill us. Actually, I didn't even need this citrus, so that was a waste. But it's fine. And then Waterfall should kill. Was that really 24% recoil? White Hood moment, and that should be it. Wembley was back. Oh, it was Wembley, was it? Interesting. Yeah, it's pretty wild dream, isn't it? I went to Wembley myself, like, God, it must have been like almost 10 years ago now, because I went to see League Worlds when it was in London one time. League of Legends Worlds. And that was in Wembley Arena then. Okay, cool. So that was Danielle. So yeah, that took a while to think of. To get around to Flygon especially, but eventually we got there. Okay, right, where was I? Which hole did I come out of? I'm going to ignore that. I don't care if that's like sheet violating. I'm not doing that. That's a stupid way to wipe. Because I could have just checked online as well, so. Nothing happened. Okay, where were we? Must have been the wind. It has been very windy today, I must admit. Okay, where was I? Hack it, Eli. I bet you my memory is kind of shot, so I think I just could have not remember which hole I came out of. I probably should have just checked online first to figure out that one, but never mind. Okay, Drapion, Turtonator, and Roserade. Right, this fight also has some potentially very weird things. It's fine, pick. All in the name of justice or something like that. What am I using Omega for here? Just for Nidoking. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure 55 Nidoking probably still better, right? Yeah. I gotta say, Omega's terrible special defense has really been very good. Yeah, I need a... Why do I want a Citrus on the Omega? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Soft Sand for Lycanroc. I need I need to teach a TM actually for this fight. Let me just do the items first. And then I shouldn't need any particular item for Infinite, I don't think. Oh no, Volty will do that? That's awkward. Oh, it's fine. We'll just have to dodge it all. Okay. What am I seeing Infinite for in this fight again? Is it just for Jumper? I might just go Citrus actually, that's fine. Let me just double check. Is there any reason that would affect anything? No, there's no knockoff on this team. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to be teaching Rock Tomb to my Drapion over Scary Face, because I need to both drop speed and chip it. Chip something for this fight, so it's kind of essential to have both. I think that's our first TM use, or maybe second. Second, I think, because I did use Aerial Ace for the Cactuin, I think. Okay, so with that, we should be good, I think. Rock Tomb, yeah. I think what I saw is one of the more common TM uses, isn't it? Right, this is the correct one. That's true, yeah. A long while to go yet, but still. Eventually we'll get that, I hope. Okay, first time we've encountered this guy. Okay, so it should be a Drampa first. Yeah, I think I saw people teach it to Stoutland and such quite a lot as well. I saw Squirk teach it to his Drapion on his Venom boards, which is why I got the idea to do it here, because it does actually help me a lot for this fight. Okay, first up we just kill this with close combat. Usual stuff. That should bring in the Nidoking. Because of the defense drop, this is now guaranteed to be Earth Power. It will never use Substitute. So I go into Yamega here to dodge that. Okay, and then with that we are guaranteed to bait Fire Blast. I'm going to go into my Lycanroc now. This Nidoking has Sheer Force, so it cannot burn, so that's not a concern. And it did hit, which is good because I do need it to hit. If it didn't, I could have just looped back to Yamego and back into Lycanroc there, so it's fine. And then, with a Soft Sand, we just one-shot with High Horsepower. That should now bring out Delphox. Okay, let me double check something here then. There's a couple different possibilities of what can happen here with this Delphox, so it's a bit weird. So Lycanroc at 129 HP is very... Ooh, actually it could be Hypnosis. That's not ideal. I would have preferred to take more damage than that. could be an issue if it double hypnosis, actually. I maybe should have tried to take more damage. But I don't think there's much I can do about it now. Ooh, choose them. Yeah, you got the Y, haven't you? Is there anything else I could do here? So this is Psychic, Grass Knot, or Hypnosis. Yeah, I can't really do much about that. Okay, please just go for an attacking move. I can't afford to feed the fox kills. Do not hypnosis me yet, please. Or if you do miss. Okay, we're fine. That's fine. Okay. I thought that was enough damage to, like, a Whizbait Psychic, but I guess not. Or Grass Knot. Okay, that is fine now. Okay, so this has a few different paths this fight can take here. First, Delphox could use Hypnosis here, in which case I have a Lunberry, and we stay at high health. 2, it could use Flamethrower instead, which will take us to low health, but we should never die. Or 3, it can do Flamethrower and also burn us, which will just use the Lunberry. Which one happens will depend on how we have to continue on the rest of this fight. The third one being the longest one to deal with. But hopefully it just uses Hypnosis on this turn, and we're fine. So I want to first use Rock Tomb. Okay, that's actually probably the best case scenario, so that's fine. Yeah, agency dodge. Let me just double check something. Arcanine always uses burn up when we know, right? Yes, that's fine. Okay. Okay, and then knock off gets the kill. Okay, this should now be guaranteed regular Arcanine. Team comes in, but that's fine. And then this is guaranteed to be burn up. We go into Turtonator to tank that. This is Fire Gem burn up, so it's a bit of a weird one, but we should be fine. Okay, so burn up is used, which means this Arcanine can no longer use burn up because it has lost its fire typing. Against Turtonator, this should be guaranteed to be close combat. So I am going to go for that, I think. Yeah. Okay, so I need to double check something here. So I had a discussion with Nax, I think it was, and apparently there's a weird quirk with Burn Up where, like, so as the highest damaging move, it gets a +6 score, and the other attacking moves will be +0 score. And the Will-O-Wisp also has a +6 base score here. So Burn Up is +6, but then it becomes a minus score because of the fact it cannot be used. But it won't go to the attacking moves because they're 0 score. So I think it should be guaranteed to be Will-O-Wisp this turn. I'm going to detect to make sure, but assuming that's correct, then we are going to abuse that for all that it's worth. So this should be Will-O-Wisp, 100%. Okay, that's a good sign. So now I can switch into Infernape safely here. And it should be Will-O-Wisp once more. Yeah, okay, yeah. I think that does work then. Huge. Alright, welcome in. Good to see you. However, now it is Psychic Fangs, because it is actually the highest damaging move on 8. So we can go into Drapion 3 here. Now, I think we survived CC fine, if I remember rightly. Let me just double check that. This might also just go Will-O-Wisp, but that's fine too. Yeah, we're fine, easily. Okay, so we just go... yeah, okay. I don't blame you, Invoice. It's common to wish that. Okay, toxic in. Okay, so since Spoon Up is also max on this should also use Will-O-Wisp constantly. So I need to now make it so I get Roserade in as this dies. So first we're going to go into... what am I going to do? Yeah, okay. So first we go into 8. That's 2 out of 6. We go into Drapion. Three out of 6. We go back into Infernape. Four out of 6. Back into Drapion. 5 out of 6. Okay, and now this turn, this is going to go Will-O-Wisp again, which is fine. I'm going to go into Roserade this turn. We do get burned, but that's fine. I don't care. Arcanine dies. Now the whole reason for that is so we could basically chain into Rhyperior, because there was no way to switch into this safely. But my Roserade is the only thing in my box that can one-shot this. Because this is Solid Rock and Pasture Berry. But since we did, I can just drop a Magical Leaf, and that should get the kill. And that is Eli. Thanks, Pedro. Welcome in. Yes, Flannery's next. So we've done all the gym trainers now. I would have preferred doing it without that little mishap, but never mind. Flannery is next. Okay, so I will probably take a quick break before we do Flannery. True, what mishap? Nothing happened. Ugh, why am I so clumsy? As far. The thing is, like, I know if that happens in, like, someone who doesn't clause ever, like, Flygon, Moxie, etc. did that, they would have just played the fight out and potentially for wiped or lost several mons. I am not that virtuous. It just takes too long. I don't want to do Hold of One and Bun again. Okay, anyway, I will speak of it no more, because it never happened. Okay, so let me explain about Flannery then. I'll explain first and I'm going to put a prediction up. Thanks, Chess. Glad you like the music. Okay, so with Flannery, I will be doing the usual rock size strategy, as usual. However, there is a slight issue where I think I have to potentially sack something for this fight. But it's not actually guaranteed for the sack to happen. So there's a situation basically where I have a Mon out. And if either one of the Mons uses a different move, or if the attacking Mon flinches, then my sacrifice of choice does not die. But otherwise it does. So specifically, it's either a... well, it's probably a bit less than 50% odds, but... yeah, either a Mon needs to select a move and not do too much damage, Or that Amon needs to flinch. So with that in mind, I will put up a prediction for Flannery. Yeah, I'm not sacking Abe. I don't think I've been... Oh no, I am bringing Infinite to this fight. Go figure. Yeah, hopefully we just get a flinch with Oxide and that's it, but yeah. Otherwise, this could be the end for a particular Pokemon in my box. Okay, let me get my party together. Oh yeah, Gongi's telling me at every turn Torterra can do X fight. 400 points? Yeah, fancy. It helps. I may have my party, isn't it? Who am I missing? Arcanine. He is the thinnest one. Yeah, Llama. So the gym orders flip, so it's Brawly, Roxanne, Watson, Norman, Flannery, Winona, Tailizer, Juan, in that order. Yeah. It's just how many of the game ones have flipped. But yeah. Which I think helps, honestly. It's kind of nice having the desert stuff a bit later. Really? Well, don't have faith in me. Have faith in my Arcanine. That's going to be the main thing that saves a certain Pokemon on my team. I mean, it's probably pretty obvious which one I'm going to sack, but still. Oh, I need to level up Mudkip as well. Oh, yeah. There's quite a few European countries that do that, right? I need to make sure I actually do this fight. Hold on. I know it should go Gongi, but my one sucks. But I think also out of the mons I could use, this does have the best chance of surviving. So it might get out scot-free depending on what happens. Please fill in the Google form. Oh shit. Okay. I guess I've been spotted. I'm gonna need to phone up Kirby, get some advice. Got any bud? Muddy Water? I guess I'll keep it for now. So I want to be 46 for this fight. So we get Protective 41, but I need to be a bit higher level for something. I guess I'll get rid of Mudslap. I guess Growl might be useful at some point. Okay, let me just double check something in a second. And this space is very upbeat. So double sun. Yeah, so 45 almost never does it. 46 always does. But Swampert learns Liquidation at 44. So yeah, I can't get that move without risking stuff. Okay, and then I do not want an item on that. Arcanine should be in the lead. I don't want a Hardstone on purpose. Sense Scorch is getting a Citrus, which might give it a chance to survive. No item required on those two, and then Infinite needs the Black Belt. Yeah, still get Earthquake. And I did speak to a couple of people, and they said basically they just never used water moves anyway. And yeah, and just a Protect bot, so... I guess I will let it evolve into Marshtomp if it does level up in this fight, which I presume it probably will, but... If I want to be optimal, I probably could have got it to 45 and then kind of edged it a bit. So it leveled up to 46 as the Charizard dies, but we'll see. You're alright, I'll come in. Thank you. Hope you're doing good. Okay, I think that should be all I need. Thank you, Tez. Okay, I really hope I got the spread bug stuff right, because I'm deliberately not using the Hardstone here to avoid a crit risk. And I kill the... Yeah, so slot one, yeah. Yep, OnlyFans, that's the one good. You can thank Gongus for that nickname. So not exactly chairs. So the reason I have Mudkip still at 46, still as a Mudkip at 46, so Protect it didn't learn until 41, so that was one reason. The other reason is that I needed to specifically beat a Mudkip to bait moves as I want it in this fight. Because Marshtomp's ground typing means I no longer bait Sludge Bomb from Slazzle. So it has to stay as a Mudkip to work for this. This is a really standard strategy though, like most Run and Bun players do this. With whichever Hoenn starter comes up. But I think from what I saw, it's like, if you have a Trico, you just use Sceptile outright. Torchic use Combusken, because only Combusken gets attacked. Or maybe Blaziken, I don't know, but it's usually Combusken in the fight. And then Mudkip you have to kind of keep as a Mudkip, because Marshtomp screws up the baiting. That's fair, Chaz, yeah, no worries at all. PK has a lot of stuff, so I could see why. Okay, right, I think that should be fine. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick break. Get your predicts in if you want. As a reminder, there's a pretty high chance of you might get sacked, but it's not guaranteed. And then we'll do the fight, so I'll be back shortly. Bruh. Alright, I'm back. Thanks for waiting. You getting Moana ads in Spanish? That's odd. Have you got like VPN on or anything, or? That's strange. But okay, I think we're ready to go. Okay, if you don't know what it is, Sweden, you probably haven't got one on, that's fine. It's just like a program that changes your IP address and what country their website thinks you're from, but you probably haven't got one in that case, so it's strange you would get Spanish adverts, I've got no idea. Sounds like Twitch is... Oh, okay. Alright, you got me there, I admit. But okay, same applies, and that is really weird. To be fair, Fick, you probably are about to fall asleep, aren't you? Yeah. Okay, we'll get into the fight. I'm pretty much prepared, anyways. Love a good tonks emote. You actually am. All right, we'll get into it. I think I'm ready to go, anyways. Okay, so I deliberately do not have items on most of these. Do I need a citrus on this? I don't think I do. I probably should, just in case, actually. Does the Incineroar have knockoff? No, it doesn't. Okay, so I think we're fine. Okay, I will give this a citrus. I'm pretty sure that shouldn't mess up anything. But otherwise, yeah, it should be fine. And Mudkip should be in slot 2, yeah. Okay, that's correct. Okay, let's go do it. Let's get our 5th gym badge. I hope this works. As far as I'm aware, this is a pretty standard plan, so it should be fine. Is it this one? There we go. Thanks, Lex. Okay, there she is. Thanks, Findo. Okay, so Hammy, Mudkip, Venti. Okay, I'm gonna close the predict now, and then we'll get started. Okay, we have 53% on Death Plus and 30% on Deaths. Okay, and 18% on Wipe. I hope I don't wipe. Okay, let's do it. Okay. Okay, so as you would expect, Flannery is a Sun fight, sort of. She leads a Charizard and a Salazzle. At the moment, there is no Sun on the field, but this Charizard is about to Mega Evolve into Mega Charizard Y, which does have Drought. But because there is no Sun on this particular turn, the AI calcs as though they don't have the Sun bonus. So, with the way we have things set up at the moment, the reason I have this little Mudkip on the field is because it baits only Sludge Bomb from Salazzle, and only, I think, Fire Blast, Air Slash, or Solar Beam from Charizard. But more importantly, it does not bait Heat Wave, which I would prefer to avoid because I don't want my Arcanine to take damage if I can help it. So, we're going to Rock Slide, and we're going to Protect. So there's Zard Y, which will activate Drought. So it's now Puma Sun. Attack goes up. So these should both just attack into Mudkip here. Yep, so that whiffs. And Charizard whiffs. And then Arcanine's Rock Slide goes out. So this just one-shots Charizard outright. Even with spread damage, the crit doesn't matter. Don't need a Hard Stone, anything, it just dies. Now Salazzle has technically a range, but because of the spread bug, it should take single target damage here because it is in slot 2 and slot 1 is now dead. However, it does have a focus touch. So it doesn't die, but it does take it out. And then, because it looks at Arcanine, it should now be Marowak that comes out next. Yeah, Terra Arcanine. Oh yes, it's intended, as I'm sure you're well aware. Congrats on Elite Redux, by the way, I saw you beat it. You now got a claim to fame with something that you're the only person in the world in, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so this is where things get a bit weird on this turn. Weird in the sense of we don't know if something's going to die or not. Thanks, Tara. So, because we leveled up Mudkip to 46, even though this is in the sun, Salazzle will never use Heat Wave into Mudkip. This is always Sludge Bomb. Marowak does see a Boomerang kill into Arcanine, but it also sees both Flare Blitz and Boomerang kills into Mudkip, and Mudkip is slower than Marowak, whereas Arcanine is faster, so this will always attack into Mudkip this turn. So, what can happen here is I'm going to Rock Slide, and I'm going to switch from Mudkip into my Center Scorch. If either Marowak uses Boomerang and low rolls, or if Marowak just outright flinches, then Center Scorch should survive this turn, and I can switch it out the following turn. If Marowak goes Flare Blitz and gets through, then Center Scorch is just dead. There's also the chance that Center Scorch survives, but is on such low HP that I'll have to sack it the following turn anyway, but we'll see. What sort of fate awaits our Center Scorch? Oh, so Salazzle crits, that will also do it. Okay, no crit, no poison. Flinch or go Boomerang, ideally. This also kills Salazzle now. Alright, unlucky. 07s. I can't do anything about that. See you, Center Scorch. I appreciate the one fight you came to. As a reminder, these were the IVs of this thing, so good nature, not so good IVs. Okay, and with that, we want to bring out Togedemaru this turn, I believe. And now, on the opposite side, this should be Entei this turn. Okay, so the reason we didn't want to get hit with Heat Wave before is so Arcanine doesn't bait a kill from Entei. So Entei sees Sacred Fire on Togedemaru. Always. And Marowak, I don't care what it does this turn, because it's gonna die. I did forget the plugin invoice. So we go from Togedemaru into, wait, hang on, wasn't Kara? Oh, it's fine. I think I was supposed to add a Vorse to Caracosta, but it should be fine, actually. So Entei's Sacred Fire will go off into Caracosta, it'll do, like, nothing. And yeah, I just kept Togedemaru into leveled, because Protect. I'm sure you're just joking, but yeah. Yeah, it does burn. I don't think that should matter, but that was a slight accident. Okay, and then Marowak dies, because we're doing 50% minimum. And then Entei takes full single target damage again because of the bug, which does a minimum of 58%. I really wanted that to not kill this turn, so it's good it didn't crit, though. Okay, and now, on the opposite side, Talonflame should come in because it's faster than my Arcanine. Perfect. Plus one Vorse, too. Okay, now this turn both Entei and Talonflame have Solar Beam, which are both going to point into Caracosta. So I Rock Slide and I Protect. They both whiff their moves. And then Arcanine's Rock Slide goes off. This is guaranteed to kill Talonflame. And then Entei also dies. Oh yeah, gotta love Protect. Okay, and then lastly, this should break out Incineroar. Because that's the only one left. Well, Sarah Dwayne has my number, Gongi, so we'll see about that. But maybe, maybe. Okay, now, this is going to fake out into one of the two mons. I don't know which one it is. But it shouldn't really matter which, particularly. So I'm going to go into Ape here. Actually, do I... No, I'll do this way around, actually. I'll switch cow costume to Ape. Okay, it does fake out Arcanine. And I believe we just kill this with Infernape. With the black belt equipped. Alright. Awesome, that works perfectly. Alright, and with 5 badges in one bun. Huge. Five entire badges, invoice, indeed, indeed. Alright, 07 Center Scorch. Sorry I had to do it, but yeah. Okay, I will let Mercury evolve here. Thanks, Zeke. Thank you for 10 months as well, I appreciate it. Yeah, I need to add actually, hold on, I'll do that now. Okay, so with that, let me get the music back on. Oh, it gets earthquake now. Okay, I guess that's fine. Okay, so I want my level cap to be... Yeah, it's over already. Radiant. Okay, so I think the cap goes up to 65 here. The count is 5 for deaths, and the badges should show the heat badge. There we go. The rip command, I do have a write-up for it, hold on. I can send it to you if you want. Hold on, I'll pop in your DMs, Caprina. There you go. Okay, do I want Rockside? What should I give it up here? I get Surf like right now, so I guess I'll go to Mending Water. I think I'd rather just lose the Poison Barb Seek, honestly, in that case. Okay, and I will also do the prediction. Choose outcome. Deaths. I know, nobody water. How am I gonna live? Is that... what team is that? Flamethrower, okay. Alright, cool. I guess that's Winstitute split now? Oh yeah, the Mega Ring. But we need to surf until we can get some Mega Stones, I think. Welcome in, Cole. Yeah, that's true, that's true. It would probably narrow it down more if you said it didn't burn. I learned how to surf at the Seashore House over Route 109. I think we need surf first, Neo, so not quite yet. I think I might be able to get the Ampharos site without doing any battles, but I know the Lopunite has a double you have to do for it. Loved his trailer split, oh no. Okay, ooh, that's quite the result. 4 Cinder Scorch. But hey, at least we kept the citrus. Okay, so I guess I need to level my mons up now. So I think at this point I'm not going to level up my Protector mons unless I need to. Just to be on the safe side, but... other than that, it should be fine. Yeah, dude, definitely not overheat. Looks a few times, yeah. Thank you for the look, appreciate it. I'll do... Let's see. Oh, Magaton I need to be careful with, because I specifically need to not level it up to max, otherwise I'm going to not be able to make it a Magma Zone just yet. So I'll leave that one aside for now. But it seems like a lot of mons don't really get many level up moves at this point. Like, I know Ape has already learned everything it's going to get. So there might be less... okay, there is Rock Wrecker, which I believe I am supposed to teach from what I've heard. Probably over a bad tantrum, Stomping Tantrum, I assume. Oop, Undertale music. People have mentioned Rock Wrecker to me a few times, so I'm pretty sure you use it. Oh, thank you, Rangi. Ah, right here. Welcome in. Oh, really? Oh, that's quite a coincidence. Weird. That'd be a coincidence, though. I'm kind of sad I'm missing that. I love Metaton. The whole part of Undertale is probably one of my favorite bits. We'll see, video. If I get to the Elite Four and I have to sack it, then maybe. But only then. Yeah, okay. Goodbye, bad. All potential. I probably do want this, right? Like, how often am I going to be needing single target, specifically poison damage? I'm sure this is fine, right? Not that I especially need crunch either, though, but I've got Roserade as well, to be fair, so... Really? Okay, fair enough, then. I'll just get Poison Jab if I need it later. Oh, just gets Earthquake, shoot. Okay, that's a bit of a decision. Maybe I just give it a crunch here, then. I want to say, I'm going to miss the flex slot. It's been quite useful. Yeah, I'm probably not going to use crunch. It was good for that fight with the Golurk, just for baiting the faster 2-hit KO. But I could have also just sent it with Ice Punch anyways. Good night, Fick. Thanks for sticking around. Yeah, we'll go to crunch then. Oh no, I've got to make the Dawnfang decision now, haven't I? Oh no. Oh, this is a tough one. You reckon, Gongi? Okay. Really nice, oh no. Oh, curse name. Does anyone else have an opinion on this one? Or... nah. I just wonder if there's a consensus on this one or not. Otherwise, I'll just get rid of it, but... Only Tante, okay. Is it that Hims is the GOAT? Sort of choose Swede if I were playing champions. Good point. You reckon, Tice? Okay. You drive Chief Jackals of Goofy. Well, it's an opinion, I'll give you that. Okay. I'll go quick. Yeah, that's the only reason you wouldn't want it, Chaz. I just don't know if it comes up enough for it to be worth playing. Okay, Hydro Pump. I mean, I'm not going to use this because of the inaccuracy, so I probably don't want this. Especially when I'm literally about to get Surf. Yeah. Oh, that's true, Delivery Guy, yes, that's a good point. Okay, so we won't be missing it for too long if we do need it. Okay, let me just put these. I might need to actually use Magaton for one of the fights, but... where are the protect ones? Make sure I've got those set aside. Much jump. Is it 5 I have? I think so, right? Which is kind of nuts, actually. Yeah, no, 6. In fact, 6. Okay. Okay, Weirdia, Dreadnought, Arcanine, Drapion, Amor, Need a King. Right, Psychic. I'm probably more likely to use Psychic than Hyper Voice, I guess. It's probably worth me keeping both Zen Headbutt and Psychic here. I think my Weird Ear's attack stat is higher. But there's obviously not a huge amount in it. Yeah, admittedly I'm probably not, am I? I mean, to be fair, I don't know what I'm using, if anything. But yeah, you raise a good point. I guess Hyper Voice at least has the spread damage, which could be useful. I'm probably not using Zen Jump Kick on this, am I? Okay, we'll go with Jump Kick. It's just like 100 power fighting move is always hard to give up, you know, but... Oh, Double Edge. Ooh. Probably with a Body Slam this fight, because I mean, like... I mean, the power chance is nice, but what are the chances I'm going to be in a steer angle with Weird Ear? Very, very low, I think. Yeah, probably just Double Edge over Body Slam, I think. I hope there's not too many moveset decisions after this. I think so, Chaz, yeah. I can't really see this lasting the whole game, if I'm honest. I'll get... do I get Flare Blitz on Hammy now? I do. Okay, nice. Mine is Rockhead as well, so... Yeah, I assume this just goes over Heat Wave. Mine is Rockhead, right? Yeah, okay. I don't think I keep Heat Wave. I miss Invoice. I just want to make sure this is the case. Where is a stream that is used at Arc 9? Hi, Goody. Good morning. Okay, what does Flygon have on his Arcanine and Magma Hideout? Let's see. Head Smash, Rock Slide, Extreme Speed, and Flare Blitz. Okay. So I presume it's Flare Blitz over Heat Wave now, and then I guess I replace Close Combat with Head Smash later. Funky. Okay. Okay, nothing for Drapion. Boom Boost is kind of... Actually, no, it's kind of scales as already a sound move. I don't need this. Ooh, Close Combat is very nice. I would definitely take that. Okay, Nidoking gets Earthquake. That's pretty nice. I could potentially maybe I keep drawing for like simple target stuff, because the thing is, like, I don't think I've actually used... I've never had to use the Gunk Shot baiting stuff so far, I don't think. Or maybe it's come up like once, I'm not sure, but... It might be handy keeping drawing just for that. Actually, I'll go with the Poison Jab, because I can re-teach it over someone later if I need it. Okay, Lycanroc, Roserade, which I know gets Leaf Storm, so that's exciting. Gyarados, Turton, Yet. Okay, Leaf Storm online, nice. So I've been told I should just go with the Toxic for this one. Basically what happened, Cacao, so there was a fight, I think at the start of Route 114, where I didn't have any items listed in my document, rather than explicitly saying no item, so I decided to just throw on a few type boosting items, mindlessly, thinking, maybe it'll help. But then it turned out that the Leafeon my Roserade was against had knockoff, and it used it, and my Poison Barb went goodbye forever. So that was a bit of a silly thing on my half, but yeah. Okay, this has refrigerator, so I'll go with Ice Beam. Thunderbolt for Ampy. Is there any reason I would want to keep Discharge? Any reason at all? Is this just because of doubles? Already? Okay. Alright. Yeah, that would be the one thing, Zam, I suppose. I just don't know if it ever comes up. I think Power Gem apparently might be useful in Mount Pyre for some particular fight. I don't know if that's actually likely to come up, though. Yeah. If there's no double one, I'm actually going to use Discharge, and that's kind of pointless. I mean, to be fair, I think it's very, very unlikely. Alright, I got Discharge. Crash, I don't need. Oh, that's... That's a pain. Hold on, wait. So what is... So Waterfall with a Mystic Water is 96 power. So, yeah, like... I don't want Aquatel, do I? I'm just going to keep Waterfall. Because I think I get Mystic Water very shortly. It's in the Abandoned Ship. If I use Aquatel, I have to use a Wide Lens. So I assume there's absolutely no reason to keep this. Except maybe baiting if I'm really desperate, but... What is this song? Katamari Damacy Nobi. I have no idea what this is. Yeah, ties? Okay. Okay, good. That's what I was thinking. Ugh, I'm just scared to make decisions. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, okay. Sounds like it's being unanimous then. Ocarina Kenna. Okay, Corviknight, Steelix, Twitternator, Blazzle, Zimra. Okay, I assume Body Press is unnecessary on this, but I can't really drop any of these moves, honestly. It's pretty funny as that. I guess with Iron Defense, it's not especially great, is it? Right, Tice, yeah. That's what I was mostly thinking as well. Okay, Earthquake for Steelix, so that's good. Goodbye, Stop and Tantrum. Oh, Heavy Slam is interesting. I'm not sure on this one. Because it's also, again, kind of dependent on what you're facing. I mean, Steelix is slow, but it's not normally slow enough to get the 150 BP on durable, so... Nice, Becky. Is it? Okay. I could potentially drop Rock Slide as well, but I don't know. I probably shouldn't do it. That's a tough one, yeah. Like, with an Iron Ball, I can get pretty high Gyro Ball values, but... But let me see, if I had a 120 BP metal code, that would be 144, so... Plus, it might be better against slow foes. Although stuff that's slow is often going to weigh more as well, so... I mean, it's more consistent in that sense, I suppose, but... There's not many things that are going to be boosting their speed as you're fighting them in this game. Falcar. Yeah, okay, this is a really tough one. Is that definitely chatting types? I don't know if... Like, I don't actually know how much I'm going to use rock slide with this. So I'm wondering if there is a reason to do that. 400 kilograms, okay. How much is Metagross? Because I know that uses Heavy Slam a lot as well. Metagross is 550 kilograms. Okay. So it's a little bit more. How does Heavy Slam work again? So it's... So if the target is 20% or less weight, then it's 120 BP. Yeah, probably could wall a lot of birds. I just don't... Also, like, I don't know if I would use Rock Slide over one of the steel moves. Yeah, I presume you get Mega Licks. I don't actually know, to be honest. Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah, Mega Steelix is a very good point, Neo. Now you mention it. Do I get the Mega Stone in this game? Let me just double check that. I should probably have a look at that first. Steelixite is... Okay, it's very late in the game, but you do get it eventually. I don't know, maybe I just get a Rock Slide? This is a really tough one. Yeah, I mean, I think your Heavy Slam should normally be fine. And Heavy Slam Metal Coat on... Well, if it, at max power, it's 144, but... 20% or less, so that would be equal to... anything that's 80 kilograms or lower. Yeah, some of the Mega Stones are very late in the game. Invoice said he drops Gyro Ball, okay. Yeah. Okay, alright. We'll go Gyro Ball then. It sounds like that seems to be the consensus for the most part. Hopefully I don't regret that. Alright, thank you, chat. Ooh, overheat. I want overheat on this, don't I? Ooh, what do I get rid of? Flamethrower? Oh, these are some tough choices. Are you sure, Gongi? Because... okay. I just hope I get another exploding one. I've only got Steelix right now. There's a pretty high chance I do get one in Surf Sim, I suppose, but... Oh yeah, it's like 76 bar, doesn't it, I think? It's not amazing, I admit, but 78, okay. I mean, how much would this do on Fire Tag out of interest? Not that I particularly know what I'm looking for here, but... So, is it 76 cap? Oh, yeah, I can't even kill Urshifu, actually. Is that right? Am I doing this correctly? Is it really that low? Right, okay. The cap is 76 at that point, right? Yeah. Normal gem. The lead holds normal gem, okay. It's a roll, yeah. Okay, so it'd have to be that, and then with a cuss tap, it's okay. Alright, yeah, I see your point. I guess that's impossible then. Is that always how it goes then? So it's normal gem lead if it needs it, and then cuss tap berry on the second boomer. I mean, or just boosting item, okay. Because I've used it. Okay, alright. But alright, if even with a normal gem, which is 1.5 in this game, I can't guarantee the thing. Honestly, I don't know which one Dark Candy is going to fake out, so... Okay, fair enough. It sounds like this isn't useful then. Okay, I will listen to the crowd. I just hope Surf Sim gives me a replacement. I mean, I think the odds are pretty good that I do get something, but yeah. Oh, I'm not a Chad, Tice. I am definitely using explosions if I got them handy. Fuck tags. Hate tag bars. Okay, and we've got these two, and I think that's all the level ups I need to do for now, because I'm gonna save the other ones until I need to do them. Sludge Bomb, I'm not gonna use that. Oh, my keyboard's acting weird. I just Val? Okay, that's good to hear. I haven't got a clue what Fire Tag goes like, honestly. Like, not looked at that at all. Drop Hydro? Okay. Yeah, to be fair, it hasn't really come into... I don't think that's really factored into anything at all. And the shoot, yes, that's also true. I keep forgetting that. I don't know on this one. The thing is, I don't know if I'm basically ever going to click either jump kick or high jump kick. Because I can't staple the wide lens to make a low penny. If I had to just go for it, then I imagine jump kick would be better. But the only fighting move I can really get realistically that always hits is rock smash. Yeah, Z-Prof. Thank you for the raid, appreciate it. How was your stream? Oh, Guacamole. Pumpkin Pie, is it? Pretty cool name. Thanks for giving a proper shout out as well. Vanilla Crystal, eh? Interesting. That sounds pretty good. How far did you get? That might be a shout twice, yeah, maybe that's what I want. 2 badges? Alright, sounds good, sounds good. Good progress. High, jump kick. Oh, yeah, this, oh, actually, yeah, this gets U-turn, doesn't it? I forgot about that. Oh, it's a scale. I mean, to be fair, my low penny is kind of cracked, so I wonder if I should invest a lot in this later. Okay, right, that sounds like a plan. I'm not J-Match, that is true. But, like, this thing has really good IVs, so... it's probably worth investing, giving a lot of investment later, I imagine. Thanks, friends. Appreciate the good luck. I'll come in as well. Okay, I think that's everything for now then. It could happen, Thais, it could happen. Okay, what should I do? Yeah, I think I might, honestly, because I'm starting to get a bit tired, and I still don't have Ayla Dwayne planned anyway, so I'd just be staring at that for ages. Yeah. I should probably just call it here, I think. I think this is good progress, honestly. I would have liked to have done Surfing today and that, but I've got a fight planned and it's already late. If I had done an afternoon stream, I think I would have probably gone a bit further, but yeah. More over on every stream? Yeah, it really does. I'm really happy with the progress of this one so far. Hi, Cage. Yeah, gonna see myself a bit, for sure. How could I do this? Yeah, that's true, Val, I suppose. It helps that I had it all planned in advance. Yeah. So what happens now? It's just straight to the surf house, isn't it? And then after that, we can just surf around and get all the encounters and such. Yeah, sorry to toss you around, Pumpkin. But hopefully we can send you somewhere nice. Okay, yeah, I'll leave it there, I think. But thank you all for joining me. Yeah, so next stream, assuming I can get past the damn surf house, we are going to get so many encounters. So that should be fun. Ideally, I'd like to get my Route 118 encounter too, but I don't know if I should plan those fights before I get my surf sim mons. Because I know Penny Electrode is good for one of the fights specifically. Or something like that, so... Maybe we'll do those on stream instead, but we'll see. Thanks, B-Man. Thanks, Nia. Yeah, guys. Thank you for popping in, Pumpkin. I appreciate it. Okay, I did prediction good. Alright, who do I raid into is the question. How many Undertale people do we have in chat right now? Because I can raid into Invoice, but he's playing Undertale rather than Pokemon. Or I could do Dylan maybe. Let's see. W Invoice? Okay, alright. I guess to be fair, I did go for Llama instead of Invoice the other day, so I should probably catch up on my dues. Dark Ladder? I can't say I've heard of them. That's good to know. So I'm really bad at raising new people. I really should do more of that. But thank you for that suggestion. I appreciate it. Okay, we'll go show some of to Invoice then. Invoice is doing his first playthrough of Undertale, so be sure not to spoil anything past the point he's at. I think he's in Hotland right now. Sounds like he was just doing the Mitatan stuff recently, so I'd imagine he's still doing that. Oh, I see, Pop. Okay, makes sense. But yeah, I will send you to the TTS expert himself. Yeah. I think it's probably supposed to be blind, so yeah, don't say anything past the point he's at, but I imagine if you want to talk about Sum of Sands or Papyrus or Unin, it's probably all fine. At least at the point he's at, blah blah blah, you get the gist. But yeah, thank you Llama, thank you Jez, thank you everyone for joining, and yeah. I will probably invoke TTS as soon as I get in there. But yeah, until then, I'll go away, plan the stuff fights, and then we'll hopefully get some really cool encounters next stream, and I'm looking forward to seeing what we get. Okay, see you all soon, bye bye.